Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl T. We back with another video, and today, um, today is a new day, better day. I went on two damn rant. I wouldn't say a rant, but I was kind of pissed. I didn't talk to nobody all day yesterday. I didn't want to talk to nobody, because somebody said one word, I was cussing them out because. I was upset with the news about the Steelers trade and shit like that. It was stupid. But at the end of the day, you know, they made a decision. And at the end of the day, they thought was best for the, organization. It is what it is. Even though I don't agree with it and I thought it was stupid trade, but at the end of the day, they made the best decision for the organization, and that's all I can say really about that. Now, it's time to move on to what they're gonna do with TJ Watt extension. I'm not really sure. I haven't heard no rumors or anything, but I know they got to make some room to pay him, extend him, which they should. As well as I heard a lot of rumors like Aaron Rodgers supposed to be coming and stuff like that. He's been training with some of the Steelers players, but we'll have to see how that plays out. And I'm looking for something this month or next month, because training camp already started really, with all the rookies reporting and stuff like that. Yeah. Like I said, man, yeah, I crashed out. I crashed out twice. I was so fucking angry. But, at the end of the day, the Steelers organization, they made the decision. It is what it is. I'm not a GM. I'm not, you know, I'm taking that as looking at it as a business standpoint, um, people were saying like it wasn't really a Omar decision, it was a Mike Tomlin decision, but it is what it is, man. Like whatever they choose to do at this point, whether that's because next year the draft is going to be in Pittsburgh, and we got some draft picks, so I'm pretty sure we might get some receivers in the next draft and stuff like that. I know we picked up Robert Woods, a veteran, for 1 year deal. It's a good veteran to have for the young guys and stuff like that on offense. Who else? It's a lot of rumors saying we getting, it's some receivers on the free agency. We might go pick up another receiver. Alan Lazar, and who else? They just released Gabe Davis from the Jags. Gabe Davis is like 26 still. 26 years old, still young, but I'm not sure how the Steelers front office and Mike Tomlin, what they're gonna do. If they're gonna add one more receiver. It's always, you can't go too wrong with adding more receivers to the offense, because at this day and age, this era, you gotta really be able to score and put points on the board, especially when you're going against teams like the Bengals, even the Browns, the Bills, the Chiefs. Those tough teams like that, Lions, Vikings. I'm just naming teams that we're about to really go against this year, and those are some good offensive teams. But yeah, we gotta find ways to score on the board. Defense, I'm really not so worried. The only thing that bothers me with the defense is that the defense gets so tired because all the work they done to get stops and stuff to save the offense in games because we're going 3-and-out. They get so drained when it hits the end of the regular season and when it hits playoff time. They not good. They burnt out because we have an offense that can not barely score points. But hopefully this year it changes. I'm hoping. I'm just gonna put it in God's hands. Like Omar, I really hope. I just pray he know what he's doing and shit like that. But hey, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we just gotta move on with this, trade shit. But yeah, we'll see how the offense plays out. I'm really curious how this gonna plays out, especially with DK and all them. Cause I gotta see some throwing plays. I know we run. He's Arthur Smith is a run heavy offensive coordinator. Yes, that's what he likes to do. He loves to run the ball, but in certain situations you're gonna have to pass. Hopefully, it takes a lot of time to find an identity. We don't have we don't have an identity yet. This team don't have an identity, and we're still soul searching right now, especially with the quarterback situation. We don't know who's going to be starting. Like I said, people that said Aaron Rodgers, he gonna sign soon and stuff like that, but we don't know. We don't know. We could just be waiting until next month and he'll sign. But yeah, I was watching Big Ben podcast, and Will Howard and Jack Sawyer was in the interview. They were doing the interview with Big, talking about their high school, college experience and stuff like that. It was nice to see. That was good to see. Will Howard, I'm rooting for the kid. I'm rooting for Jack Sawyer. But my main issue is the offense. That's the main issue. Walking in the offense, and we need points. So that's my main issue with this team is the quarterback situation, and now how the receiving core is going to play out now that we don't have George Pickens anymore. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I did my rant yesterday. I didn't like it, but at the end of the day, they are business, they are organization, and they got to make a decision. They got to make the best decision what's best for this team and this organization. I may not like the trade. I may not, agree that I could say it's not a good trade, but it is what it is at the end of the day. But that's all I wanted to share. To clear up some things. A lot of people's like, oh, you mad? I'm not mad at you guys. I'm just mad at that trade. But at the end of the day, they made the right decision for their organization, and got to deal with it. Like I said, I be ups and downs. I'm sticking with this team ups and downs, but best believe I'm gonna hold this team accountable, and I'm not looking for expectations, but hopefully everybody's Thursday is going well. I really do appreciate the love and support, and the trolling yesterday. It's all good, man. At the end of the day, it's all love, and yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one, and I'm out. Peace.